Hi guys, it's Kendra. Good morning. I am doing another video. Kind of getting hooked on this. I wanted to pop in here and do a quick how-to and show you how great our BB cream foundation, and pressed powder is, and what incredible coverage we get. I know I talk about it a lot to you guys, and I've posted a lot about it, but now it was kind of time to put my money where my mouth is and prove to you just how great it really works. I haven't done anything to my face except washed it this morning. I have used our rosewater spray as kind of a toner, which is fantastic. I've used our eye serum around my eyes, gets rid of all your little fine lines, wrinkles, reduces puffiness. Who am I kidding? I put it over my whole face. I'm kind of hoping it takes 10 years off. I've used our Divine Moisturizer, which I absolutely love. Fantastic. And then my probably all-time favorite product, tied with our 3D mascara, of course, is our Glorious Face Primer. Never, ever, ever, ever would I go a day without this stuff. It is fantastic. Goes on like silk, protects your pores, kind of fills in any fine line or wrinkle if you happen to have them, which of course I don't. It just protects from any of the makeup falling into those lines and looking cakey and thick later on. It's just a really, really great product. So my eyes are already done. I've been told by my good friend Jessica that you are always supposed to do your eyes first. I had no idea, but now I do. So I have put Irresistible on. I did a quick little eye Irresistible in the crease. I have Sexy on the top. I just did a super quick easy eye today, and then used our Moonstruck eyeliner in Precarious. Our eyeliners are fantastic. If you have never tried them, you must. They go on so smooth. They stay on all day. They won't come off until you want them to come off. They're fabulous. Lots of colors. Check them out. Seriously, 15 bucks. Best deal out there. Okay, so let's get down to business. I, as you guys all know, because I'm sure you watched my posts all week long, have just been on vacation. I was in Arizona. The sun was out. I spent some time in it, so I got a little bit of color right now. So right now I'm actually going to kind of take down some of the redness. I'm using our Touch Cream foundation just to kind of cover up my redness. I'm actually using this in the color Taffeta. It's a little bit lighter, and I'm going to use our blending buds for it. Super simple. I'm just going to put it in there, and I'm going to go over the spots that I think are red. Now I'm doing this in the computer, which I typically do not put my makeup on by using the computer, but so bear with me. Just going to get rid of some of the redness with this. I tend to have a pretty red nose, and my chin as well. So especially if I'm emotional at all, you can always tell when Kendra's getting emotional because her nose glows a little like Rudolph. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly tone down my redness. And this is just a really easy face, guys. I'm not doing contouring, highlighting, any of that. I'm just doing a typical hanging out at home, not doing anything Monday look, which sometimes doesn't even include makeup, but today, because I'm showing you, it does. Okay, so I've done a little coverage there just to get rid of some redness. Now I'm going to move on to our BB cream, and I'm using Honey because I do have a little bit of color on my skin right now due to the wonderful yellow ball that was in Arizona and not here. So I'm going to apply some of this honey right to our blending bud and onto my face. Now let's see, I may have to move to a mirror, but we'll see how this goes. So a little of this stuff goes a long, long way. You don't need much at all to get the coverage that you want. I'm not putting much on there. You can apply it to your face first and then use the bud, whatever you, or your fingers. You don't even have to use the bud. You can use, I use brushes a lot as well, but today, just for, to show you how great these buds are as well, I'm going to use them. Okay. Sorry, the color seems to keep kind of going in and out because there's no sun out and the lighting in my house is not that terrific. I'm not getting the best light. But okay. So, and the lighting is making me look like I'm a little bit glossy. But let me pick up this mirror here and check it out. Okay, now in my mirror, it doesn't appear glossy at all. But even if it did, I'm going to take care of that anyway because I'm going to just toss some powder right over the top of it. Okay, so I've applied my BB cream and honey. Very quick, very easy. And now I'm going to take my pressed powder in taffeta. Comes in another one of these containers. Check out some stuff on the top. And I am just going to take my big brush and pat this on. I mean, obviously, you guys know how to put on powder. You don't need me to teach you how. But this is just going to tone it down perfectly for me. Give me a smooth coverage that I'm looking for. Okay. Quick, simple, easy. The coverage is so good on this. My redness, I'm not sure that, my redness is really toned down. My mirror shows it much better than what this does. So trust me, it's way better. Okay, so now that I have that done, I've just done a little cream foundation, and then I did my BB cream, and then I did my pressed powder over the top. Now I'm just going to throw a little blush on the top of it, and this one is our brand new Moodstruck Minerals Pressed Blush, and I'm going to use the color Seductive, which I really, really like. It's kind of a cross between a pink and a coral, I guess you would say, but it just has a great color. So let's just throw a little bit on the apples and then go upwards. Throw a little of that on. Okay. So, simple, easy, totally quick makeup. I did it in my computer, which, trust me, I never ever do my makeup in my computer, so it's a little off. Okay, so as you can see my eyes, let's take a peek at this. I have done one of my lashes, and I didn't do my other one. So I just thought that I would do that while you were here, just to do a quick tutorial on the fiber lashes. I do have fiber lashes on my left eye already, and I have basically 1.5 coats on there. So I'm going to go ahead and do my second eye, my right eye. So 2 tubes. You have your gel and your fiber, and you're going to go gel, fiber, gel. Super simple. I hold them both in one hand, keep them open, take the gel and apply to my top lashes. I'm going to coat it really good. Make sure I get plenty of gel on there because the gel is coating your lashes, and then with the coated gel, you're going to go straight to your fibers, which obviously I hit. Go straight to your fibers. Take this out. I kind of swirl it on the way out because sometimes you get quite a bit of fibers. You want to make sure there's not too many. And while that is still wet, you're going to go straight to the fibers over the top. And that wet gel will just pull off the little fibers. I go about from the last 2/3 of my lashes out. I don't go all the way to the base. There's no need for that. You're just looking to add some length and a little bit of volume to it. Okay, now I have really short stubby lashes, so I tend to do 2 coats. So I'm going to put one more on right over the top. Coat it on there nice and good. I'm pretty much focusing right on the tips now just because it is a second coat. I really don't need more volume. I just want a little more on the length. So get those tips really good. And then again to your fibers. Okay. Now just the tips. And I'm sure you can see the difference, right? I mean, this makes such a huge amount of difference. I have itty bitty lashes. Apparently as we age, they get much smaller. Not that I'm old. Maybe I am. Okay, so now I have that on. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second and dry, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the gel on my bottom lashes. I don't typically use fibers on my bottom lashes unless I'm going out and I'm really looking for a huge wow factor, which I don't that often, only because I don't go out that often. So just add a little bit to the bottom and you're golden there. And then once you give it a couple seconds, we're gonna top coat. You always have to top coat your lashes. The gel is attached to the wet, or the fibers are attached to the first wet gel that you put on. But if you don't put gel over the top to seal in the fibers, they will fall later. They will flake off. So if you're finding that you're getting flakes of fibers on your cheeks throughout the day, it's because you just don't have enough top coat. You need to make sure that you seal those in. That's the most important part, and I find that it is the one part that people tend to forget the most. I'm gonna grab my mirror and do this good. So make sure you get those coated perfect. You can always go back and do more later if you find that they might be falling. It is the one thing that people do need correcting on. Okay, so second eye down. That was pretty quick, right? I mean, to be talking into my computer and putting on makeup at the same time, which I can barely talk or walk and chew gum, so to be able to do that in that looks like about 10 minutes or so is pretty good. Okay, now look at those lashes. There's a huge difference in those. Seriously, girls, if you don't have these, what is your problem? I can't even understand why anybody wouldn't want these. I used to wear Dior, I wore Chanel, I wore all the great brands. I spent a ton of money on it, and I have never had results like these. I know I've been doing this for 15 months. I've been telling you about it. There's still some of you that have not tried it. Not sure what the deal is, but I'm gonna get you. You know I will. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is apply some of our lip stain, just because, well, I just poured some coffee and I'm going to be drinking it, which means that I want something that's gonna stay on my lips. Our lip stain will stay on, if you've seen my last video, it will stay on through eating, drinking, making out, the whole bit. This stuff stays on. This is a great, great product. So it's very easy. It's very liquidy. Comes in a little lip gloss type applicator. This stuff will not spill. You can tip it over. You can drop it in your purse. Whatever needs to be done. It's not gonna fall out or spill out. Okay, so just applicator on the lips. Very simple. Maybe I need my mirror. I don't want to look like craziness. Okay, so I'm using the color Shy today. Just gonna go over the lips. This is a lighter color, so even if I made a mistake, not a big deal. It's kind of a pinky coral. Pretty light. It's a nice neutral color. Just kind of brightens up your lips a little bit. If I add one more coat, this is just about dry. It just takes a couple seconds for it to dry. If I add one more coat, I can darken it up just a tad. What I love about this is you can add some of our lip glosses to it, change the color up just a bit. You can use our clear Loyal. which has a little bit of shimmer in it, and then it'll pop your lips. You pick whatever color you like. Like I said, this is a pretty neutral one, pretty easy. Not going anywhere. It will stay. If I rub it, nothing on my finger. Black on my other. Okay, guys. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight on how great our BB cream really is. I wish that my lighting was just a little bit better for you, but I'm going to tell you, if you look in this mirror right here, I look pretty damn good. Okay, you know how to find me. Any questions, send me a PM, text me, call me, whatever. I can easily help you pick colors. I used honey today, which, like I said, is a little bit more because I'm tan. Typically, I use bisque when I am a little paler than I am right now. If I do highlight and contour, then I go all the way down to a cream, and sometimes use the caramel or even darker. So I will do a highlight and contour video soon, but for now, this is just a super quick. Check it out. Look how easy the coverage is, how well it works. Okay, guys, you know how to find me. If you have any questions, I'll be back. Thank you so much. Bye.